This is Sirach, the 13th chapter and the 23rd verse. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachak Wadash. Oh, I'm giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, starting with Elder Tahar, Gabar, Ramlab, and Rakar. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect pushing forth this doctrine amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Paratham. And you know, this is just going to be a morning rant. No particular, I don't have a name for it yet. You know, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, and I'm just going to let the Spirit deal. So I brought out this particular verse. Let me see, because, you know, as you can see, the picture I got up of this Idumean currency, which holds no value in reality, because this is worship, man. This is a modern day God, man. You know, this is a graven image. You know, worship by all nations. But my concern is, you know, so-called Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians, man. You see, you're not black, you're not Spics, you're not Moistbacks, man. You're the true children of Israel, and we have a living power, you know, of whom we are supposed to worship and give praise to. You see, I'd rather worship this shit, this cotton that our ancestors picked for free to build this land of the this prison camp for us, man. You see? So I said, this is Sirach again, 13-23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds, and the word extol going into praise. They give it praise, they honor it. You know, they hold it at high regard. Why? Because they're so-called rich on this side. They possess earthly riches and you know, the material things that appease this flesh. You see, I'm bringing this out because, you know, as of now, what Esau is doing is he's using the so-called well, not so-called, but he's using the top entertainers, which is Jake, to try to promote this jab and get the rest of Israel to you know, to take it. In particular, I mean, there was plenty. You know, there was entertainers meeting up with Dr. Fauci. You had Bum DMC come out of retirement just to do that little music video to promote the jab. You know what I mean? Tylisha Perry coming out of nowhere. You got White Lee, who got the jab on you know, on camera, and was applauding it like he accomplished something. I mean, we know they've been puppets and they've been sold out. But you see, Esau is trying to, you know, he's trying to use them, you know, to convince the rest of the world, mainly Jake, that it's cool. You know, which really, you know, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. You know, so we know what's up. But even Jake in the world, you know, just through history, Tuskegee experiments, you know, Henrietta Lack, and among a bunch of other things, we haven't had the best luck with with vaccine with Salakia. Yeah, I might get strike for that. You know, with this jab. You know, I'm gonna just say that. You know, at the end of the day, man, we're not supposed to be. You can't serve two masters. Going into Matthew 6:24. You know what I mean? For he either will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You know, ye cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon going into riches, treasures. You know, this money, this Idumean currency, this modern day This modern day God made with man's hands. See, we're only supposed to use it for what it was simply made for. This is Ecclesiastes 7:12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. You see, this knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures giveth life to them that have it. And everyone doesn't possess that. This is going into the elect, man. Lord willing, we be those men, those first fruits. But it also says money. Money is simply a defense. You use it, pay your bills, get your little food, take care of your family. You know what I mean? And that's it. Just as fast as you spend it, this is just as fast as it's coming back. It holds no value. You see? Our treasures aren't on this earth, man. Our true treasures are in heaven. Pursuing to Matthew 6:19. This it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, or where thieves do not break through or steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, your mind. The light of the body is the eye, and if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light, man. That doesn't even need a breakdown, you see, because our true treasure is in heaven, man. This is not our rest. We're not supposed to be trying to, succeed here and become successful. We are simply living out our judgment, and we are still under these curses, man. This is a grace period, so to speak. We got the kingdom is nigh. We got the kingdom coming. We got another body waiting for us, a crown. Rulership, dominion, slaves. Finally a place where we finally gonna get the rest, man. Let me see. Scriptures say, fear not, man. The Lord said, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You know what I mean? The Heavenly Father wants to give us the kingdom, man. It's already written. This is Luke 12:32. Sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourselves with bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. For where your treasure is, there will your heart, your mind be also. Let your loins be girded about, and your lights burning. Keep doing the work. Hitting them highways and byways, doing lessons. Rehearsing the righteous acts, studying. Man, brotherly, man. These are all labors that will bring forth those spiritual riches, man. Those treasures. You see, it's as simple as that. We gotta stay on fire. I speak, speaking for myself in particular. It's been a slow week, regarding videos. We're back to work, but there's no excuse. Got up early, man. This is on my mind since last night, man. I said I gotta put a lesson up. You see, we're supposed to be living a simple life here, man. Simple life here, building it around this work, this ministry, man. This comes first. Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but feed me with food convenient for me. You see, Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, goes into vanity and how everything, in this kingdom, in this queendom is vanity, man. This is, We don't want that. This is what we should be praying for, to be far removed from the vanities and lies, to be given discernment, and to not lust, for riches or be in poverty, man. Just somewhere in that it's a fine line, somewhere in that gray area where, feed me with food convenient for me. As long as I'm eating today, I'm cool. I'll worry about tomorrow when it get here. Verse 9, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. See, when you finish a meal, you're not worried about nothing else. And if you eating the wrong shit, you just gonna go to sleep. Wake up hungry again. You see, when you're hungry, your body's craving the nutrients it needs, not what it wants. It's not lusting for what your mind, for what your flesh wants. It wants what it needs. You can always tell the difference. You eat and you hungry a few hours later, man. You eat what you supposed to be eating, you'll be good for the rest of the day. Continuing in verse 9, or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. You see? And that's just how it is, man. That's the times we living in. That was never meant for there to be a low and poor class, man. Even the ones that was less fortunate was eating. They ain't have to worry about when their next meal was coming. That's how you know this place is fucked up, man, and it gotta go. Shit, there's laws against feeding the homeless. Small businesses, restaurants, McDonald's, Wawa. You can't even, all the food that you can imagine how much food is wasted and thrown away. But the homeless can't eat it. What type of wicked ass shit is that, man? This place gotta go. Continuing. Let me jump to what I got here. It's 1 Timothy chapter 6. And I start at 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we can carry nothing out. Why? What Job say in the first chapter? He said, naked came I out of my womb, my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai has taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We can't take nothing. We can't take nothing we wasn't born with, because we was born with nothing. Continuing in verse 8, and having food and raiment, let us therewith be content. It's like what it just said in Proverbs the 30th chapter. Give me food convenient for me. Be content with what you got for that day. Don't worry about tomorrow. That's pride. Continuing in verse 9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men into destruction and perdition. You see, because greed can never get enough greed, man. Greed can never have enough. Let me jump over to Proverbs 30 again real quick. Just to hit a point. Precept just popped in my head. It's Proverbs 30 and 15. The horse leech had 2 daughters crying, give, give. There are 3 things that are never satisfied. Yea, 4 things say not, it is enough. The grave, the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that saith not, it is enough. See that? I'm gonna just stop there just to hit the point. But you see, that's all rooted from greed, man. Enough is never enough. See that? This is back in 1 Timothy chapter 6 and the 10th verse. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money. We just read that money is a defense. But for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You see that? You can't get it when you when you lusting after that paper, man, you can't have enough. It's been plenty. I'm sure it's been plenty of brothers that fell out of the truth. Where they're just that was sidetracked. For lusting after this paper, man. This Idumean currency, this heathen currency. Fall out the truth for women and pierce themselves through with many sorrows, man. Stress the fuck out. You know what I mean? It's you good when you got it, but when you not, you out here, you robbing niggas. You know what I mean? You killing, you doing anything to get it. Yeah, at that point, you probably on all types of drugs and shit. So, there's never a good outcome, man. It's the love of money, man. That's the root of all evil. So we supposed to use that as a defense. Hey, scriptures say that he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, man. Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. That's vanity. We supposed to fear the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and follow commandments. That's not in the commandments. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Righteousness. Righteous man, ain't no righteous man coveting after no paper. He may have it. He may be well off, but he's not coveting after that. He know what it is. We can have a big house. There's wise men, righteous men with wealth. Of course there is. But at the end of the day, if they be of that number, they know that shit, they can actually here today, going tomorrow. They could lose everything. And it's still call law, y'all, by Shem Y'all Shai. Fuck all that other shit, man. Excuse my French. You see? But greed could never have enough. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. Probably the worst. Well, I'm not going to say the worst one, but, it's in the top 7. And going back into Proverbs 30 in the 15th verse, the horse leech that have 2 daughters crying, give, a leech, any type of leech, there's many different species, man, but they're blood-sucking parasites. You see? Some are predators, but, the others are blood-sucking parasites. Can't get enough of that blood. Leech can also, it can also go into a person, man. A person who extorts profit or sponges on others. You know what I mean? Habitually exploiting, or relying on that person until they, bone dry, till they have nothing. And then you moving on about their business, man. It's wicked. So, that's all I had. I didn't want to make this a quick video. The love of money is the root of all evil. Use it as a defense. End of the day, it's about to crash. Knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of thy times. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Let's say, call Allah, y'all, by Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala.